Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here. The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSEA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at P&E Trench. The sub's max operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sonobuoys to build a sonobuoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So, who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunt, Trigger.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Sector 1. We're deploying the sonar buoy barrier. We're all prepared to find the farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one is located.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger.
Understood.
Three strikes, rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Go! Rip the wings off that degenerate!
Strider 2, engaging. Strider 3, engaging.
Cyclops 2 engaging.
They must have been waiting for us in the air.
Cyclops 4. Dave, here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft. As I've confirmed intel, could be more. With 3 strikes, you can reduce them to a single digit.
Nah, we can reduce them even more.
I'm not sure it's because of Trigger, but those are calculations I do like.
Know the answer soon enough.
Come on, find that submarine! 20% short strong.
Wearing everything we've got as soon as we find that sub. We've only got one chance. We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Missile launched.
The aircraft from the submarine are well trained.
Thanks, buddy!
You have a moment.
What's up?
2 groups of demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. Lots of signs held up. Waves of banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're an owner?
Well, yeah, I live here. I haven't saw the terminal guidance district either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
Hey, you guys are running, aren't you?
Damn right.
Submarines underwater. They're using pilots as sacrificial lambs, just like when they're UAVs.
Running? Yes, drones are running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Alex, I need you to check something. Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know if the bodies. I need the debris stops raining. Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
We've hopped out far from the patrol aircraft. Got us! We'll send them to the side!
Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
Attacking from directly behind the enemy.
Target acquired.
I've got him in my crosshair.
Prioritizing the ones close to the patrol aircraft. Nice kill, Trigger. The patrol aircraft can continue now.
45% I think is dropping.
Enemy submarine's location is yet to be determined.
Take it away! We've lost the tackle! You lost another patrol.
So what if the calculations say we only need one of them? There are people aboard those planes.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Oh yeah, you're the best.
guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of sonar buoys dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
We're searching over a wide area. We're gonna need quite a few. Our job remains the same. I got a bandit on lock. Alert! Breaking! We're damaged! The hostiles are coming after us!
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right.
Captain. I'm on chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
Acquired lock on bandit. Firing! Enemy visual inbound. Prepare for impact.
Our ghost pal is in a tight spot.
Enemy on my tail. Jacob, he'll get you.
Strider 1, missile launched.
So they won't be ready till they wipe us out, huh? We're ready to die for this one. Mayday, mayday, mayday!
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch.
95% of sonar buoys dropped.
Confirming new hostiles.
They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas.
Come if you dare, 3 strikes.
Attacked by hostile.
Protect Spectre!
We'll fall out of the sky!
Shit! Hold on tight, guys.
Adios, buddy. Lost control! I've lost control!
We lost a patrol aircraft. Only 2 remaining.
According to my calculations, we can still do this.
Let's stop relying on calculations. Shit! Shit! Sorry, Trigger.
In gun range.
Deploy the barrier plan. Let's do it! Hey, you're an angel. Mark 2. Captain's commander is found. As such, we shall never know defeat. All servers dropped. Barrier completed. Analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn's navigable zones.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
The lower you fly, the wider the detection radius of the MAD. Be sure to fly low. The MAD won't function at high speeds. Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour.
Would have been so much easier if it could sing and let us know where it was. They were in silent running. Doubt they even breathed, let alone sang. How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks. Trigger, your MAD is showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we threw the MAD. Seems like this is our contingency.
We don't see the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. Bit of a chore, but we'll have to destroy them one by one. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
That's it. Control aircraft. What's happening underwater? Underwater looking is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes. The Alicorn will use the noise for cover and head out after full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Damn it. Sector, I need you to determine the sub-location again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
This up. We'll slip away safely. For a good sideshow.
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Collecting intel about the enemy submarine.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
We can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Count on it.
Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Monza, draw the attention of the hostile at 9 o'clock. No way you won't pick up a huge steel whale. Look harder.
It's a race against time now. We'll be on time.
This is bad.
We still have a chance. We're almost out of time.
Come on, Trigger. Find them for us.
Don't give up. You reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Target coordinates acquired. Commence preparations to fire the VLS rock.
VLS rock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear.
Ready.
Fire all missiles! Fire!
Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched. Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... Didn't hit him. What?
You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a course. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
Wilco.
Roger.
Roger.
Hey, prepare to abandon ship.
We can't train it! Evacuate! Lost Destroyer Seagull to Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon ship.
2 years that we fought at the bottom of the sea. Will not allow our
be desecrated!
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up! Fire! Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. Engine group 1 is flooding. Start training ASAP.
The Alicorn is diving.
The ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. You need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector Squadron 4, surveillance. My people located just about to surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto.
Fox 2. Adios, buddy. Missile coming at me! Sub spotted.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Enemy submarine surfacing.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Ready to fire. Main guns, commence fire! Fire!
Adios, buddy.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
It ain't guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Strider 1, missile launched. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. The small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal group's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brothers. I'll go head on with first strike and take him down with me. The aircraft with the three scars. Must be because they have someone approved. Going for their aircraft. Let's get her over to their arms better. Forget this, Rocky. Why should we fear death? Cyclones 2. Fox 2.
Strider 1, target acquired.
We picked up the Alicorn in the water.
Good job. The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Charging complete. Commence fire. The same aircraft is coming back our way.
I'll make sure you never surface again. You want a piece of me? You got it.
Fire! Fire! That's it. Keep firing. Crush their lives under the weight of your lead.
Trigger's attack hit. Get visual confirm hull damage.
Let's follow his lead. Check the radiation every 5 minutes. Do we have any contact? Reactor stimulus. Focused on anti-air combat. Don't worry. Get him before they go under again, Trigger. Nice. Target eliminated.
Stand on your tail.
Target acquired.
Prepare for hand-to-air combat.
Shake that enemy!
Longcaster, my HUD's glitching. Trigger, count. How are things over there?
We've identified the source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
That's Obsidian's surface so easy. Push it! Missile inbound!
Target acquired. Missile launched.
This is harder than diving into that Aegis destroyer. Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Trigger, our drones can be destroyed before they activate their barriers.
That's a pretty small window, but I know Trigger can pull it off.
And guns commence fire.
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade.
Fire!
Trigger destroyed your jammer. Jamming signals no longer detected.
Quick at work, just as always.
Thanks, Trigger.
The Alicorn is diving.
It got away.
We're in the middle of a search. How are things?
We're going to jam this entire Legion. The Air Force's E-7 aircraft.
That's a big bang.
The radius will be the difference. Controlling the drone terminal guidance will be impossible. It's crude, but effective.
Bastard.
Cell phones will stop working too. This might be our last call.
Leave the rest to us.
That is definitely not how a regular submarine would fight.
They're on my 6.
Cell spotted. Sending underwater coordinates.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Watch that bandit.
What we have to do is simple. I give the orders and you snuff out the target. Commence fire! Fire! Fire!
I got a stunner one on my ass.
Enemy has locked on you, Strider 1.
Follow Trigger's lead.
Enemy sighted.
Strider 4, Box 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target is in machine gun range. Chaff and flares are completed.
Let's sink it!
The Alicorn has submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
I'm on my target's tail.
Target survived!
Sight, Strider 1. Strider 4, Box 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. It appears the enemy's main ballast tanks are damaged. They have to surface in order to take in air. We don't have to worry about them running away anymore.
They'll just have to get done before they get us.
Lieutenant Louis Barbieri, I've heard you have yet to write a review. I lost all my family in the war, sir. Perfect. You shall be a part of our salvation. Don't die! You have permission to take off! Aye, aye, sir.
Alicorn surfacing.
Chase them!
Bandit under 6.
Things almost occupied. I can't even get close.
Aircraft have taken off from the submarine. Target acquired.
Strider 2, Box 2.
We get a bullet of AA weaponry, and still they won't even flinch.
The enemy sure is making things hard for us.
Strider 1, missile away. That's a hit. Target is hit.
That was Trigger!
Ballast tanks have been damaged. We can't maintain buoyancy. All right, get him. Commence fire!
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade.
Concentrate all firepower on the assaulting aircraft. Fire! Fire! Yeah, I'm on his ass.
The Alicorn is diving.
Where's it gonna come up next?
Situation over there.
I thought you couldn't make calls anymore.
I'm using a payphone for the first time, too.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Target is is in machine gun range. UAV is down.
Gotcha, pal.
Struggle one locked on target. Enemy submarine surfacing.
Striker 3 launching missile.
Missile launched.
Ready to fire. Main gun, commence fire.
It's our turn now. I've been spiked.
Fire.
Missile in the air. Evaded.
Missile hit.
Missile in the air. Wait, no!
Struggle 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Yeah.
All right!
We surrender.
What?
What's going on?
I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. And I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger. Hit the barrel, Trigger. Hurry!
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charged up. Target is the Ocean capital of Warren. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away with my family on hand.
It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell! Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go.
All right.
We'll go.
We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FCS error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, all slow ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. Sir, the gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Temperature charge at 45%. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Don't hesitate. They quit being soldiers the moment they fake their surrender.
A powerful motor, powerful gun, powerful ammunition. To that lots of people and a precise aim. Then sprinkle death over orbit, and the formula is complete.
You're nothing more than a mass murderer.
Good. Good attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Engage me. What makes you and I any different? If you want to kill the 300 men on this boat to save a million, how is that any different?
Trigger, give him the answer. Have him take it to the bottom of the ocean.
Don't you see? Don't you see? Landing a cool shot on a difficult target. That is what makes it elegant.
All right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million
it's completely split in two.
She really pulled it off.
And that's our final answer.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yahoo!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll
That
tell
was
my son
something.
about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?